Remley, hoď na ten Discord, že dneska je prosím tě ta konference. Zrovna dneska se budou fakt řešit zajímavé hry. Snad. Snad. Možná. Určitě. Dneska byste měli představovat 3 nový Assassin's Creed hry.
Peggy 18.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Ubisoft Forward.
We're here backstage, and we've got a great pre-show coming up with updates on a bunch of fan-favorite games before we kick off the main show.
Absolutely, and if you want to find out the latest about the world of Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope, or get ready to sail the high seas in Skull and Bones, stick with us as you're already in the right place.
And that's not all, as today's show is available in 11 languages, 4 sign languages, and 2 audio descriptions.
17 jazyků. Tam bude určitě čeština, clueless.
Let's dive into some news and updates on games you're already playing, starting with Brawlhalla, where an exciting new character is joining the fight.
Tak. Nebudeme kámo očekávat, že tam nebude čeština, ty vole. To je kámo, ale to je zajímavý. To je zajímavý. To je zajímavý. Kdo postil tu ženskou z kuchyně? Drž píču, ty krple. Jak se bože můj říká těm debilům, který jsou panicové, ale jsou panicové do konce života. Incele, vole. Ano, přesně tak. Jak se kurva zapíná ty titulky, ty jo? Bože můj. English? Není tady třeba ty vole... A pozor, audio described, tohle to je ono? Proč to chce po mně verifikaci data narození? Když jsem vybral možnost pro tělesně postižený. Kámo, děláš si... Tohle to může fakt napadnout jenom Ubisoft prostě, ale to se děláš prdel prostě.
Flash play. Logo, Ubisoft.
In a studio, a man sits in front of a microphone.
The Ubisoft Game Makers podcast is back for a new season and with a new name, The 10th Art. This fall, we're inviting Ubisoft developers and some special guests from beyond Ubisoft.
Já jediný, co chci, je anglický stream s titulkama, který nejsou automatický. Chci toho tak moc, že chci normální anglický titulky prostě. Ne, bráško. Espanol, Japanese, Geberden Sprache, vole, prostě. A to je celý, kámo. Nic, fuck it. My si poradíme.
New ways to dominate online in multiplayer matches. Well, today's your lucky day, because now you can visit Ubisoft Game Plan for guides, walkthroughs, collaborations with your favorite creators, and exclusive tips curated by the developers themselves. All of this is created
jediný guide, který potřebujete na Ubisoftí hry, je to, že nemáte hrát.
Whether it's brand spanking new or a seasoned classic.
Teda většinu z nich.
Find Game Plan on YouTube, in-game, and online.
Ubisoft Backwards, ano, přesně. Když to Ubisoft Forward, ty vole, ano.
As a child, I was taught never to fear the dark, to face my enemies with gritted teeth and a steady grip on my blade. But now, my hands tremble.
Tak, teďko se budu ptát naprosto objektivně. Je tady ještě opravdu někdo, kdo hraje For Honor? Vážně? Wow.
Brave samurai venture into the swamps. But what comes back?
Má to reálně smysl? Má to reálně smysl pro člověka, který to nikdy nehrál? Teďko ještě. Vůbec. Jo, takže to je taková ta klasika, je to prostě jako, že mám začít hrát Vovko, ideálně jakoby ne prostě. No. Uchopitelný v tomhle tam, že jo. Bez skillu nemá smysl, rozumím. Takže ta hra má prostě strašlivě veliký skill cap. A v tom je prostě samozřejmě velký problém. Jak je to teď, protože tohle je třeba podle mě hra, kterou Ubisofti strašně málo promujou, totiž jo. Na to, že to pořád ještě jako by lidi hrajou.
If you're just joining us, you're watching the Ubisoft Forward pre-show.
In just a little bit, we'll have more exciting news and trailers about our upcoming releases to share with
Jinak
you.
děkuji Herdinovi za reklamu, že máme u nás konferenci. Můžete přijít sem, máme lepší konference než Pavel, děkuji. Což tam platí u každé konference, ale tak to jakoby bývá, že jo.
Hello everyone. At Ubisoft for many years now, we've been working with indie studios from across the world. There's been mentoring, there's been funding, there's been awards, but above all, there's been some strong...
Ale já čete ještě jdu pustit ten Mandalorian. Tak, tohleto je teďko úplně nový teaser na Season 3. Jo. Tak se s vámi pojďme podívat na to, co pak nás tady čeká. Protože Mandalorian naprosto upřímně byl skvělý.
This is the one that you saved? You are as its father. A clan of two.
Jak může být zatraceně třetí řada, když to skončilo to dvojkou úplně?
Then you are a Mandalorian no more.
Ale Gara, nelíkuj to semka, prosím tě.
Your cult fractured our people. Where were you then? Did you think your dad was...
Jdu si pro jídlo. Hned jsem tu. Sorry, chat.
Tak vám pustím ten druhou část. Too often go unheard. We're currently hard at work on our very first project, a narrative-driven game set in 17th century Canada called Two Falls.
2 sets of tracks. Fresh ones.
We're incredibly lucky to be in Montreal, where Ubisoft has been well established for now 25 years and a very active force in the gaming ecosystem. And we're really happy to have won the National Bank Favorites Award at the Ubisoft Montreal Indie Series. We also got marketing, business, and technical advice from the Ubisoft Entrepreneur Division.
What have you done to our home?
Two Falls is a game of contrasting perspective. Players will experience the intertwining journeys of Jeanne, a shipwrecked girl stranded far from the French colonies, and Maikan, a young Innu whose people have become afflicted by a strange illness. As the name of our studio suggests, nothing is quite as obvious as it seems in our work. Through branching and impactful dialogue options, light investigation mechanics, and wonder at the world around them, players will piece together the mysteries surrounding our two characters. Two Falls is currently set to release on PC in the fall of 2023. If you want to know more about Two Falls, please wishlist the game on Steam or give us a follow on Twitter. Thank you so much.
Oh, and by the way, that's not all. Starting right now, you can play indie games on Ubisoft Plus, our subscription service, and it just so happens to be free to try this month. So go ahead and check it out.
Tak, jsem zpátky. Je to někdo? Je to někdo? Je to někde chat. Halo, chat. No, výborně. Testujeme, všechno funguje, tak. Tak, druhá polovina traileru, jo, tak.
Was the only Mandalorian.
Příští rok, OK.
kid. Hang on. You ready for an adventure?
Já se říkám, asi úplnej dementík 2 skončila tím, že Baby Yoda někam zmizel. Nebo respektive on někam odklidil a ono to potom jakoby nějak pokračovalo? V Book of Boba Fett se k němu vrátil. Jo, tam je ještě teda jeden seriál. Aha, tak to jsem nevěděl. WTF? To jsem fakt nevěděl. Jakože prostě, já jsem si přesně říkal, že Mandalorian naprosto perfektně končí season 2. Že ten příběh je uzavřený prostě a není potřeba to jakoby nějak řešit v tomhletom. Aha. Ježiš, kámo, tak to je prostě zase klasický, ty vole, Disney věc tohohle. OK. Tak já jdu, kámo, zatím jíst. Tak, jsem koupil extrémně hodně jídla. Potřebuji začít nabírat nějakou normální váhu, ty vole. Pojď. Ty umíš jíst? Já právě, že moc jíst neumím. To je ten typický problém můj. Petře, máš nějaké očekávání z té konference? Já očekávám jednoho malého asasína a potom Mirage, což je ta jejich platforma. To je moje očekávání. A i když nesnáším Valhalu, tak pořád mě zajímá ta série prostě. Jo. Tak uvidíme.
Get ready to face a winter of fury.
No.
Performance driving on all terrains. That's how things move this season.
Upřímně třeba pro mě jezení prostě otrava, pro mě taky. Záleží, když musíš nabírat, tak je to úplně šílený třeba ještě. No. Nicméně prostě jako hold je to challenge, no. Co cháluješ? Mám tady veliký gyros s hranolkama. Tak to mám další gilgy gyros salát plus kuře. Tak to mám řecký salát. A pak to mám ještě hranolky a pak to mám ještě další jídlo. To jsem dneska všechno skýmstalo, to prostě. Minimálně.
Ubisoft still needs talented people to create the unknown. And Pierre is one of them. Meet Pierre.
Hello.
Pierre is the kind of person who lives his
Ahoj,
passion
Pierre.
to the fullest. When the first Assassin's Creed game came out in 2007, he knew it could develop into a passion and become a major part of his life. And at first, he wondered if he should take the leap of faith.
Indeed, when I get passionate, I throw myself 100% into things.
To je dementě, nevěřím, že existuje někdo, kdo nejí rád. Ale Gumo, já ti třeba za mě řeknu, kdybych mohl vyměnit jezení něčím, tak bych to klidně udělal. Že prostě je to něco, co jakoby já si to upřímně jako neužívám. Já si rád dám někdo, který mi třeba udělá žena. Mirka vaří úžasně prostě třeba. Ale jinak to je taková prostě věc navíc, no.
From a distance. I watched it, and then I immediately showed up at my neighbor's, and I play AC all night.
He instantly became a fan of AC. He loved the story, he loved the aesthetic, the universe. He'd never traveled that much with any other game. And Pierre has a passion for cosplay. He crafts and wears beautiful costumes based on the fictional worlds he loves. So he saw huge potential.
Nezkoušel jsem třeba tekutou stravu, ale zkoušel. Ale i když Mana má marketing jako prase, tak to prostě není náhražka jídla. Prostě realita je taková, že ono se s tím dá fungovat na chvíli prostě, ale je hrozná sračka z toho udělat kompletní stravu, prostě zničí ti to. Úplně. Není to dobrý nápad. Jsou lepší věci než Mana, podle mě. Saturuje třeba podle podle mě lepší. Ale já třeba mám problémy s laktózou, takže já prostě ty vole žeru normální jídlo.
Giving Pierre the time to make new costumes before game reveals. That's quite a lot of trust.
And a lot of NDAs. That said, we never leaked anything.
Affirmative. It's quite a lot of trust.
Jídelníček, hele, plánuje se pár takových věcí, no.
At this stage, his passion had evolved into a lifestyle. Pierre was stuck on AC, and AC was literally stuck on him. He wrote and shot a whole web series. He organized fan events where he orchestrated quizzes and contests. He never missed an opportunity. Do you remember, Eve?
Oh yes, I remember.
Ubisoft wants a community ambassador at E3 in Los Angeles. Clear the way, people. Here comes Pierre.
It was a dream come true. I met more and more people, many from Ubisoft, and I finally felt like my commitment was recognized.
At this point, Pierre had unlocked every challenge as a player and a community leader.
Já ti třeba za mě řeknu, že podle mě problém s tím, že nechce se ti jíst, tak je úplně stejný, jako když jsi třeba přežranej prostě, jo. Že obojí dvojí je prostě problém. A která prostě každý se řeší trošku jinak.
He waited and hoped, never losing sight of his goal. That's a very long time, Pierre. What kept you motivated?
Well, I had a bit of perspective and explored new things, but I stayed positive and passionate.
Positivity and perspective are great, Pierre. Sometimes you just have to put good energy out in the world and hope it comes back.
To je zvláštní, jakmile vypnu videohru. Já se najednou vrátil lidi na stream prostě. To je fakt tak podezřelý tohleto prostě. Mám pocit, že to lidi fakt dělali na schvál tohleto prostě.
Pierre were the perfect fit.
Dneska se kámo podívám na ten graf toho streamu. A úplně přesně vidím, kde jsme začal hrát hry prostě.
Today, Pierre is a project manager in the advocacy team.
Fakt pain.
I build bridges and relationships between the Ubisoft brands and the fans.
Since joining Ubisoft, Pierre has of course found a new way of building community around another one of his passions, laser sabers. But the circle cannot be complete without this slight but significant detail.
You remember this one?
Vy jste říkali, že vy jste říkali, že ty Mirage jsou ty menší asasíni, jo? Okay.
I wanted to give him a reward for everything he has done.
Kámo, já chci jednoho dobrýho asasína, který je asasín. A ne ty vole až adventura prostě.
I do appreciate the company, so you should come and join us.
Before I go, did you like this story? Head over to jobs.ubisoft.com.
Nebo se to hrou ne tebou. Ale habanero, ale ono to je takový těžký, protože mi prostě přijde, že já nemám jakoby o moc rozdílný herní stream od ostatních streamerů prostě. Ale přijde mi, že ty vole u mě jediný, jo, to jakoby jde uvěřitelně do prdela prostě, jo. Ale možná, že fakt všechny, možná, že je teďko fakt všechny hry stojí za píču prostě, možná, že to fakt tak je. Na streamu. No.
Hey everyone, we are from the Anno team based in Ubisoft Mainz, creators of the beloved Anno City Builder series. Our latest title, Anno 1800, transports you to the age of industrialization. It challenges you to build grand
ještě rád řekl, jo. Až to budete hodnotit, tak prosím vás, 2 dny zpátky koupil Tencent za 8 miliard 50% podíl Ubisoft. Takže i Ubisoft už je teďko čínská firma.
In our current Season 4, we're expanding the New World region of Anno 1800 with new content and stories, as well as standalone scenarios for special challenges. Our New World Rising DLC will complete that expansion with an additional population tier, new production chains, a grand monument, and new islands to explore. We're very excited to share with you a first glimpse at our upcoming content today, so check out this first teaser and make sure to visit the Anno Union website for more info.
Dobrá otázka, to je dobře nebo špatně? Jak je dost konfliktní tohleto, jako no. Já třeba ten tu celkem fandím, ale prostě problém je v tom, že oni už teďko mají strašně moc firem. Že prostě Američani totálně zaspali a Evropa je úplně v prdeli prostě v tomhle. Jo, je to tak, no. Teďko vlastně celý herní trh tak je Microsoft, Tencent, Sony a Nintendo. A možná, že Nintendo je větší než Sony teďko. že to jako to záleží, no.
We've all been there. In the midst of battle. At the heart of the race.
A co Embracer?
On top of the highest mountain.
Embracer je takový divnej, no.
Or just exploring.
Je pravda, že Embracer má výhodu v tom, že oni můžou akorát dělat videohry.
But some of us.
Ale tak to máš jako EA prostě, ty jsou taky mrňaví, že jo. Poláci to samý. Jakoby ty čtyři korporace, tak to je prostě Microsoft, Sony, Nintendo a Tencent. Nikdo jiný tam už není, teďko. Tom jako nespoileruj. To zvládám bez toho. Tak kámo. Mě Division strašně bavil. Division byla jedna z mála velice úspěšných her od Ubisoftu, no.
radar looking things.
Do you have any skill points?
Yes, I have 3.
Division byla taková ta hra, která byla flop, ale byla pořád dobrá prostě.
What the fuck happened?
Jaká je podle tebe nejlepší Ubisoftí hra? No ale kámo, naprosto upřímně, asi Splinter Cell. Že přemýšlím teďko jakoby fakt nahlas, nenapadá mě nic, co bylo aspoň trošku jakoby close tomu, no. No, asi Splinter Cell prostě bude ty vole úplně top, no. Far Cry 3 je perfektní. Ano. Let's go. No, Trackmany taky je taková zajímavá, no. Akorát, že prostě Trackmany ty vole zabili všichni, no. To je těžký.
Hang on, I'm trying to be really... Oh my god, the farmer just ran over the hostages!
Stává, no. Ok, tohle bylo fakt chytrý, ty bláho. A co Raiders Republic? No, Raiders Republic je vlastně mrtvá hra. No. Prostě doslova přesně se stalo to, co jsem říkal. No. Tak jo. Tak dámy a pánové, já vás vítám na dnešní večerní konference Ubisoft Forward. Nebo jak tomu říkáme my, Ubisoft Backwards, haha, lol. A uvidíme, co dneska všechno zjistíme. Vemte si kávy, čaje, jídla. Jdeme se podívat na nějaký pořádný oznámení novinek. Zachráníte Ubisoft? Možná. Let's go.
All the games you've just seen in the pre-show, you can try them for free on PC starting right now for a month on Ubisoft Plus.
I like the sound of free. Now don't run off and start playing just yet. It's time for our main show. You won't want to miss this. So let's kick things off in style and get the party started.
Já budu to zdovolně míst, jo. Už mi toho chybí hodně.
everybody. Thank you so much for tuning into the September edition of Ubisoft Forward, the showcase where you get a taste of all the great things we're cooking up. I'm one of your hosts, Neelam Kumar.
I'm Yusuf Magid, and I'm so happy to be here today because this year we're global, streaming in no less than 11 different languages. So a big hello to everyone around the world.
We're also live in 4 sign languages and 2 audio descriptions, so we got you all covered.
Yo, Neelam, I love this studio. I feel like we're big time now. Come a long way from being interns. I mean, look at us. Hey, come on, look at us.
Look at us, who would have thought?
Not me.
But let's get to the real reason why we're here today. Games. If you caught the Ubisoft Forward pre-show, you should already be caught up on some super exciting updates from current releases. And now, in the next few minutes, we'll show you what you can expect from our live and upcoming games, concluding with a very special Assassin's Creed showcase.
Let's go.
In fact, let's check in with them right now.
Ano, to je Ubisoft Metaverse.
Stay tuned for the Assassin's Creed showcase coming up later in the show.
Takže dneska nám ukážou novýho Assassina. Gameplay.
So don't go anywhere.
Výborně.
We'll be catching up with the Assassin's Creed crew later in the show, but we also wanted to remind you that right now, you're all eligible for a free month subscription of Ubisoft Plus, giving you access to some of our best games. For more information, check the details on the screen below. And now, on to the games.
Mají na měsíc zadarmo Ubisoft Plus, tak to je super deal, ale.
Diving straight into the colorful world of Mario and the Rabbids.
Yes,
this latest adventure, Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope, is set to release on October 20th on Nintendo Switch. Before we catch up with the game's creative director, Davide Soliani, let's take a quick look.
Toto je jediná hra, která je Ubi a Nintendo, že jo? To je vlastně, já hraju na Switch a tak najednou prostě Switch, ty vole. Není? To dělá celý Ubisoft? Jako vypadá to tak, jo.
Hello everyone. A few months ago, we gave you an exclusive on Mario plus Rabbids.
Kámo, další Karl Janeček Metaverse, ty vole.
Showcasing the game's unique mix of turn-based combat, real-time action, and open exploration. We also did a deep dive on our unique team of heroes. I want to thank you so much for your tremendous feedback. And I know you now want to see more gameplay. So today we are back to show you for the very first time a first look
at one of the best from the game, to má být
including
XCOM, like?
a special battle that we took great pleasure in crafting.
Sparks of Hope.
Hello everyone, I'm Faye, Associate Producer. Welcome to this new video about Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope. Today, our heroes travel to Terra Flora in their quest to save the Sparks. This green and usually flowery planet is struck by a drought, caused by Curse's malevolent influence.
Jak já má se chybí tady nějaký, jak to říct, jako multiverse, ty vole info, jo.
Go now!
Čau, jak zdar.
To help the planet blossom again, Mario and his friends must reach the top of the volcano. To get there, they will have to find their way to the central station and take the Wiggler train. Terra Flora, like all the planets of Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope, is packed with secrets, collectibles to gather, puzzles to solve, and wacky NPCs to talk with. With the help of people, heroes can interact with the environment in various ways to uncover secrets or reveal a hidden path to new zones.
Takže to je takový poloakční prostě RPGčko, něco jako starým Super Mario RPG. To je hodně stará hra, ty vole už. Takže je hodně stará dneska.
We have a train to catch.
All aboard!
Akorát jediný problém, který mám s touto franchise, tak je prostě to, že se podle mě Mario rve úplně do všeho. Což je takový jako k zamyšlení, no. Třeba jakoby mám Switch A nemám třeba absolutně jakoby žádný jakoby důvod si... Nechce se mi hrát tyhle typy her, tak abych to asi řekl. To je možná jako lepší porovnání v tomhle. Nejsi cílovka? Asi nejsem, no.
The Reader has been enraged by Cursa, and we must stop it before it destroys the train. Mario and his friends will face numerous enemy archetypes on the battlefield, each with specific strengths and weaknesses. We need to prepare accordingly. Let's pick Bowser first. His huge health stats will allow him to sustain heavy damage. Rabbit Rosalina's signature technique will be key to neutralize enemies while the other heroes focus on the Darkness Eyes. We'll keep Mario and the team to take advantage of his great mobility skills. Now, the sparks. There are dozens of sparks you can pair with your heroes. They will grant elemental damage,
tak to třeba beru zpátky, to tam vypadá to actually fakt zajímavě tohleto.
Othering will help Rabbit Rosalina getting behind enemy.
Takže on je to opravdu full-fledged XCOM tohleto. Akorát prostě ty vole v grafice 10+.
Let's activate Mario's Spark Aquanox to gain additional splash damage. Thanks to the splash effect, Mario can push the Ouzel out of the train, while he destroys the electric barrel with his second attack.
Jo, takže tam je jako použitej terén a všechno.
Rabbit Rosalina can finish the Ouzel off.
Okay. Ty bych dělal people prostě.
To destroy two Darkness Eyes at the same time. Fast forward. New enemies are spawning behind us. We must get rid of them quickly. Let's use Mario's Spark Glitter to lure those enemies out into the open before triggering Mario's signature ability, Hero Sight.
Já třeba vůbec nechápu, co se tam děje. Funguje to tak, že ty máš prostě hrdiny a každý ten hrdina má nějaký akce, nějaký movement a nějaký ability, co můžeš použít během toho kola prostě. A ty uděláš kolo s charakterama a pak je enemy turn prostě. Je to taková polotahovka, jako strategie prostě. No, prostě doslova XCOM, Gorky a tak dále, prostě jakoby Original War byl takovej, no úplně jiný, ale tematicky zajímavý, no. To je hrozná nuda, ale tvoje máma je nuda, Adiko, ty vole, to vypadá fakt dobře třeba zrovna. Akorát tohle je prostě handheldová hra, jako no, jako reálně, že jo, že prostě to nebude asi úplně ty vole PC mega friendly titul tohleto, jako no.
Thankfully, Exosphere, his shield spark, absorbs some of the damage. Brute force won't make it here. It's time for a stealthy move with Rabbit Rosalina.
Její máma nuda není. Okay, dobře.
Her spark, Ethering, can turn her invisible, allowing her to approach the lone wolf safely.
Já nechápu, proč takhle složitý gameplay snaží cílit na děti kvůli Mariovi. No, protože já už jsem to říkal několikrát, dneska 12letý děti opravdu hrajou složitý hry. A prostě já jsem taky kámo jako dítě, malý dítě hrál prostě ty vole šachy a podobné sračky prostě. Protože prostě ne každý je Fortnite friendly kinder zoomer sráč, prostě rozumíš. Jako máš děti, které prostě jsou zaměřený jakoby strategicky a toto je třeba výborný jakoby prostě nástroj do toho světa, že jo, to je úplně OK. No. Jako já jsem byl prostě úplně stejný v tomhle. Víš si na tyhle hry? No já si typnu 60 €.
The Wiggler is defeated, and our heroes can resume their journey. I hope you enjoyed this very special battle. That's all for now.
Čau, chybo. Podstatě radši bych dal dítě do ruky Switch s tím letím než Fortnite. Určitě. Určitě. Dobře, zeptám se, Switch hry normálně stojí vždycky 60? Vždycky?
Thanks to the multiple combination of sparks and ingredients available in the game, anyone can create combos as marvelous as they are powerful. The release is almost there, and we are hard at work to polish our game and deliver the best Mario + Rabbids experience on October 20. We cannot wait for you all to discover this brand new adventure. And that's not all. We have one more big thing to reveal. This cosmic journey will not stop at launch. We have so many wild ideas that we want to explore in the coming year. It is a bit early to announce all of it, but I couldn't resist to give you a small peek at what is to come. Our post-launch plans include 3 DLCs, and the third one will even introduce a new special playable hero. For me, as a creator, and for many at the studio, it's a dream come true to have him going in an adventure
not
with
even
our
once,
dear Rabbids heroes. I hope you will like the biggest surprise of our season pass. Thank you.
Season pass. To jsem kámo dlouho neslyšel season pass, tyjo. Kdyby se snažil překonat EA, tak vezme se, že oni mají doslova 5 her, které musíme lkovat. Všechno ostatní je úplně mrtvý, že jo? Wow! OK. Rayman mě teda napadnul.
I love the Rabbids and I love the world of Mario, and I'm so glad to see them teaming up once again. Davide is so passionate about what he creates, and I can't wait to play as Rayman on my team in this new DLC adventure.
If you like what you just saw and want to dive into the conversations online, just use #UbiForward.
Rayman je Ubisoft? To je zajímavý.
Now, back in July, we revealed the new direction of Skull and Bones. Since then, the team at Ubisoft Singapore has been hard at work getting the game ready for launch.
Let's take a deep dive into the world of Skull and Bones.
Let's go. Assassin's Creed Little Black Flag. Já se to pořád chci s Adamem zahrát, tohleto. Pořád se nic nezměnilo.
The end of the 17th century, when ruthless corporations ruled the seas with an iron fist.
Co to je? No Sea of Thieves akorát od Ubisoftu.
Global supremacy to dominate the world's most valuable trade routes. A flood of exotic goods from the Indian Ocean stormed the West, creating new addictions and a violent race for control. And where there's blood, there are predators.
No, toto je jakoby strašně krásný, prostě, ale realita je taková, že ta hra vypadá fakt hrozně. Co to má být za hru? Tohle je prostě simulátor pirátského života. Prostě boje na vodě, ty vole, na zemi, všechno. Akorát, jo, má to být MMO, sorry, má to být MMO. Co úplně zapomněl na tohle.
And sink into the depths as Skull and Bones.
Krepiko, hoďme vlastně do reakcí na zítřek, děkuju.
Will you sink to the bottom or
další
climb to the very
metaverse.
top? In the dangerous world of Skull and Bones, everything around you is either your prey or your downfall. This is where you and your friends will have an authentic pirate experience. In our game, as your infamy begins to spread across the Indian Ocean, you will gain access to your own pirate lair, known as the Helm. Here, you'll kickstart your ascent as a pirate kingpin by manufacturing and smuggling illegal and high-value goods to sell to the highest bidder.
Okay, tak to vypadá třeba fakt pěkně. Ale tohle je prostě akorát nějaká ty vole místní lokace, že jo?
You'll also have more to lose. So beware. The vultures are circling, biding their time to strike you down. Will you fend off pirate rogues, eyeing your cargo as you extract your contraband, or undone rivals who want a piece of your pie? Maybe you'll plunder forts for their stockpiles and flood the black markets.
Řekli jim to, že ta paní nemá mluvit francouzsky, ale anglicky, jakože chápu, jo, ale teda ty vole.
We've been gathering your feedbacks through our insider programs and other channels. It's an ongoing process that helps us.
Ne, ten typ řekl, že byl úplně v pohodě. Tady teda fakt jako nerozumím prostě.
Some of our participants have to say about the program.
Greetings, pirates. Captain Flynn here.
Ale.
My name's Sam, more commonly known as Mr.
Oh, dostal jsem drop. Dostal jsem drop.
My name is Spamos. My name is Hippo TC. My name is Mixelplix. This is Veledron.
Přátelé, jsou zaplý dropy. Aktivujte si dropy v chatu. Let's go.
I've actually been part of the Insider program ever since its inception. I've sailed, plundered, and pillaged my way through multiple testing and feedback sessions.
The play tests that I've been doing have been a lot of fun. One of the things that I enjoy about it the most is streamlined feedback, actually reaching the developers.
The developers are passionate about this game.
I get to connect with other gamers who are just as passionate and excited about Skull and Bones as I am.
Ubisoft Forward reveals.
I'm so excited. We're just months away.
I look forward to seeing your sales out there.
I truly think there's something for everyone, so I'm really eager to see all the polished and final versions of things.
Ukažte to nové drops.
And I'm really looking forward to seeing all of you out on the high seas, be it friend or foe.
Okay.
A pirate's work
is never
done.
Já to jako bych chápu, ale...
So will our game. As in the pirate tales of old, you will always find a ship at the center of the story. One so terrifying that most will flee on sight. That is what we want for our pirates. Your ship is your entire world. It is where your success will be decided and how you will be recognized. In Skull and Bones, to build a unique ship that inspires fear onto your enemies, there are 3 steps. Step 1. Pick your weapons and ammo. This will make or break your battles. From piercing ammo that ignores armor and causes flooding, to tearing ammo that rips your enemy sails apart, slowing them down for an easy kill. My favorite is crushing as it deals a devastating blow to most armor. Step 2. Choose your armor. With our game's weapon counter system, there will be an armor that can counter each damage type. That's how we keep tension high at sea.
Tam je s tím Záznamem z tohoto, no. Mě zajímá, jaký to bude. Třeba na 3-4 hodiny zkusit prostě ty vole. Jestli to má nebo nemá smysl.
Quick adjustment will transform you from sneaky smuggler to hard-hitting hunters or swift traders. Now,
kde to má vyjít? No má to vyjít ve stejný den, jako vychází God of War.
In our PvP world, you can choose to switch off PvP to prevent any friendly fire as well. Lastly, our game will be crossplay at launch, so you can pirate with your friends no matter what platforms they are.
Prostě Ubisoft, no.
Until then, bon voyage, and see you all soon on the seas of
9. listopadu to vychází.
This could be the greatest heist ever.
Jako upřímně tohle je prostě fakt jedna z mála her, která má fakt potenciál být dobrá. A prostě Sea of Thieves je tak strašně veliký brand. Já se tím blbě bojuje. Navíc Sea of Thieves je v Game Passu, že jo? No, tak to je ty vole prostě jakoby brutální jakoby rozdíl, že v tomhle tom. No.
And seize that fucking convoy.
Sea of Thieves je top hra. Já teda nesouhlasím s tím, že to je top hra, podle mě ta hra má teda hrozně moc problémů. Já jsem o tom mluvil 100krát, jo, ale prostě, jakoby dokud lidi prostě ti řeknou, chceš piráty, zahraj si Sea of Thieves, tak tam něco řešit. Jo, tak 8. listopad, 8. Takže vychází to jeden den před God of War. Ty vole.
Gee, I love you too.
It's out of love. It's out of love.
Skull and Bones were released this year on Xbox Series, PS5, and PC. All right, we're on to the next title.
Ideální. No
Riders Republic is our massively multiplayer outdoor sports game where players mountain bike, snowboard, ski, and wingsuit in epic races and awesome freestyle events. But you know what, Neil?
Riders
Just
Republic.
when we thought it couldn't get any better, we've added an exciting piece of new content. Take a look at this.
To byla proba na tohleto hroznej, jo.
Travel with grace, baby. I can't afford to cover the course. Of course, maybe settle that one in court. Cause judging by the basics, y'all already comfortable, stuck up in the matrix.
To je základ Clouda. Ne, tomu se dneska říká tanec. Kdyby dneska ohlásili, že ta hra bude free to play, tak já si neironicky myslím, že by to vyletělo jak svině. Ta hra je dobrá. Ta hra je neironicky fakt dobrá, ale je drahá jako prase prostě. Je to hrozně veliký, hrozně nadceněný a je to škoda. Tebe to dávali klíče na tu hru do točky. Tak jestli Vojta dostal do točky klíče na tohleto, tak to jenom ukazuje to, že někdo chce.
Riders Republic Season 4 and the BMX add-on launches in just 4 days on September 14th. And guess what? You can play Riders Republic for free on all platforms. Details are below.
What?
Now it's time to put the spotlight on one of our most successful online action role-playing games.
Yep, it's time to catch up on the world of Tom Clancy's The Division.
Hello everyone, I'm Daria Ilina, community developer for Tom Clancy The Division 2. After more than 3 years, Tom Clancy The Division 2 is still releasing new content, and we have exciting times ahead. To recap, Season 9 Hidden Alliance brought you so much more than just a continuation of the story. We introduced Countdown, a no new 8-player PvE endgame mode, plus the brand new progression feature Expertise, giving you new ways to progress your agent and further increase build variety and viability. And it's not over. The Division 2 is scheduled to receive 2 more major updates this year, Season 10 and Season 11. You will be able to enjoy Season 10 price power in just a few days. It will introduce additional difficulty modes for Countdown to push your spot to the limit, add an array of long-awaited quality of life changes, and set you on the path to uncover the growing alliance between Natalia Sokolova and General Anderson. And when it comes to ensuring your agent looks the best for the new Manhunt, we've got you covered. Shape Paragon and Dark Path April events are packed with a variety of new outfits and vanity to give you agents
Nic jsem neočekával a i tak jsem
zklamán. To close out 2022 for The Division 2, Season 11 will continue the Division story, not only introducing new Manhunt targets, but also some familiar faces and a new ally. It will also feature a brand new PvE mode, expanding the variety of activities and playability in the game. We'll share more details about all these features later this year. Now we want to reiterate our commitment to the long-term future of The Division 2, which is fully supported by our talented developers from Ubisoft teams across the globe. With this in mind, we're happy to announce that we are committed to and have started working on The Division Year 5.
Já kámo neznám nikoho, kdo by to ještě hrál. 5. rok už, jo.
Franchise as a whole.
Asi není lepší udělat trojku, ty vole.
To introduce you to Tom Clancy The Division's Heartland.
Over the last few years, the team at Red Storm Entertainment has been hard at work creating an all-new experience set in the world of The Division. You've already rebuilt operations in Manhattan, you've responded to the call in Washington, D.C., and now you're needed in the small town of Silver Creek, right in the heartland of America. Today, we're excited to share a first look at the game and some updates from our studio. Here's our creative director, Keith Evans, to tell you a little bit on what to expect in the Division Heartland.
Hey everyone, we're so excited to show you Heartland, an all-new standalone adventure in the Division universe. The teams poured their heart into this game, and we can't wait to share it with you. Welcome to Silver Creek.
Hodně vážně zase ohlašují další singleplayerovou hru, jo.
I'm Keith Evans, creative director in Heartland at Red Storm Entertainment.
Nebo prostě jako adventuru, to je jedno.
The Division going back before the first game launched. Our partnership with Massive Entertainment made some games that we love. We're so excited to bring something new to fans of the franchise.
A nevydáváme hry, které někoho nezajímají. Teďko si málo představ, že by neohlásili tohleto, ale třeba nový Splinter Cell. Prostě, ty vole, lidi by jim urvali ruce prostě, jako fakt. Já to taky, jo.
This game ties directly into the timeline and introduces all new characters and storylines to the franchise. Heartland feels fresh and distinct while still feeling at home alongside the other amazing games in this universe. We can't wait to have you join us in Silver Creek.
Tohle je úplně nezajímavé, to bláho. OK.
Follow the official Division social channels to learn more about the journey the team has taken.
Division 2 má měsíčně 6 000 hráčů, to je strašně málo. Jako Destiny 2 má 3 miliony hráčů měsíčně třeba.
Finally, a few weeks ago, we welcomed a new entrance in the Division franchise on mobile, the Division Resurgence. This new opus brings the acclaimed AAA experience to mobile with the addition of a new storyline, factions, and much more. The team is hard at work preparing what comes next, so it is our great pleasure to be able to give you an update on the game. We wanted to take a moment to thank everyone who has participated in the closed alpha, playing solo or cooperating with others to complete a taste of the game's unique campaign and open world activities.
Tak já mám, jestli máš 6 000 hráčů, tak já bych to normálně úplně ty vole odepsal, nemá prostě smysl, tyjo. To je málo.
Today we're happy to announce that a closed beta test is coming this fall. This will be an opportunity to play the iconic conflict PvP modes and for the first time on mobile, the Dark Zone.
We leave you with a look at the trailer.
OK, let's go. Destiny 2 je jak to může srovnávat, a tak srovnávám prostě jakoby podobný typ her. Jako chápu, že ty hry nejsou jako gameplayově stejný, ale typově, že jo. Mobilní hra, let's go. Konečně něco, co se můžu já jako velmi casual hráč zahrát. Děkuji, Ubisofte. Potřebujeme mobilní hry. My kámo potřebujeme kvalitní mobilní hry. Vycházejí 2 za rok prostě. Další Diablo Immortal? No ty krávo. Mobilní hry jsou v pohodě, akorát tam je pay to win většinou. No takže nejsou v pohodě. No. Prostě monetizace je součástí té hry, že jo? No, tohle to asi můžeme skipnout.
We're super excited to see the Dark Zone coming to mobile. If you want to get a chance to test it out, don't forget to register now on the Resurgence website.
Oof, I want that sweet, sweet multiplayer action in the palm of my hands.
Speaking of which, there's another iconic multiplayer game that was recently announced, Rainbow Six Mobile. Let's take a quick look at what the dev team have in store for us following their successful closed alpha test.
Vážně? Já jsem tam překvapený, že R6 jde až teďko na mobil prostě, jo. Že, jakoby, naprosto teďko bez jakoby kap, tohleto za mě je v pořádku, ale přichází to o 5 let později prostě, jo. To je taky takový divný, že už to má dávno být venku, tohleto. No, kámo, zase hodně ukázali, tyjo.
Hello everyone, I'm Justin Swan, Creative Director of Rainbow Six Mobile. It's been a big, exciting year for our game, with the worldwide announcement and our first closed alpha taking place earlier this year. It was amazing, finally getting to see how our players and community reacted to the game, and we couldn't be happier with the initial feedback. Rainbow Six Mobile is a free-to-play game designed from the ground up specifically for mobile devices. When we started production, our objective was crystal clear: to bring the Rainbow Six universe to the mobile platform and allow more people than ever before from all around the world to enjoy this competitive, tactical, and team-based FPS experience. Our mission is to develop the best Rainbow Six experience possible on mobile, and we can only do that with your help. The dev team and I first want to thank our community for all your support and feedback during our closed alpha. We took that feedback to heart, and we've made many improvements. And it's not just the core gameplay, but our menu systems and user experience, matchmaking and round-to-round flow, and many other adjustments that will improve the overall experience. All thanks to you. And now, today, I'm very happy to announce that we are entering a new phase for Rainbow Six Mobile. The beta test. The closed beta starts this Monday, September 12th, and the good news is that Android users can still pre-register on Google Play for a chance to participate. Just a quick note for our iOS users, don't worry, we are working hard on our iOS version, and you will hear from us in the near future for upcoming tests. So, what can you expect to see in the game during the beta test? Our biggest addition is the first stage of our operator unlock and progression system. This means daily challenges to complete, a ticket system to play with and unlock your operators, and even a battle pass to progress through. On top of that, we have some great graphical and gameplay improvements, social features like voice chat and persistent teams, and a more streamlined menu flow. You will also be able to compete in 3 iconic Rainbow Six maps: Bank, Border, and the newly added Clubhouse. Keep in mind, this is still a work-in-progress version of the game. Graphic quality and content are much improved from our alpha test, but still not final. As we continue along this exciting road to release, we must move forward alongside you, our players and fans. We believe this is the only way to deliver the best game experience possible. We are dedicated to developing Rainbow Six Mobile in as transparent and collaborative way as possible with our players. Now, you may be wondering, in which countries the closed beta will be available starting this Monday? Well, you'll find the answers in this next video. Thank you for all your support, and see you in the closed beta.
Okay. Tak, pojďme. Nic nefunguje vůbec nic. Já teda koukám, že normálně fakt dropy mi fungujou. Jo, oni možná padají dropy jak na oficiálním streamu, jasně. To mi nenapadlo. To mě fakt třeba upřímně nenapadlo, no. Když tak se to můžete hodit do pozadí, jestli chcete ty dropy. Ale fakt tam jsou úplný, fakt tam jsou sami hovna. Tak jdem. Tak vlastně tady nějaký prostor je, no, u té R6. Ale to fakt těžký.
The Rainbow Six Mobile closed beta starts on September 12th.
Here at Ubisoft, we're developing some world-class partnerships with some very big players in the industry. Here to tell you a little bit more about it is a very special guest.
Hi, I'm Mike Perdue from Netflix. As you know, we've started to offer a selection of mobile games on our service. And today, I'm excited to announce our partnership with Ubisoft to continue bringing great games for players all around the world.
Oni vážně chtějí tlačit ty hry s Netflixem.
Not one, not two, but 3 games from Ubisoft's most beloved franchises will become exclusively available to Netflix members. The first game is Valiant Hearts 2, a sequel to the award-winning first game, directed by the original core team and available to play.
Valiant Hearts jsou ale úžasný. OK, tak to je třeba první zajímavý titul, jo.
Installment of Mighty Quest.
Dobře.
Also coming to Netflix in 2023. And last, but certainly not least, fans of Assassin's Creed will be able to immerse themselves in the Assassin's Creed universe through both a live-action series and an original mobile game. We'll be sharing more details on each of these titles as we get closer to launch. The games will be ads-free with no in-app purchases, and you'll find them on the Netflix mobile app. Thank you to the Ubisoft team for their partnership.
Takže bude nový Assassin na mobily a seriál.
To existing and new fans alike.
Dá třeba trailer někde.
Ubisoft and Netflix, now that's something to celebrate.
And speaking of having something to celebrate, the next project shows how video games have grown. We don't just play them, we make movies based on them, and sometimes TV shows about making them.
And on that note, let's take a sneak peek at Season 3 of Mythic Quest.
Hello, everyone at Ubisoft Forward. I'm Rob McElhenney, writer, co-creator, and star of Mythic Quest on Apple TV+. For those of you who've seen the show, we can't wait for you to watch Season 3. For those of you who haven't seen Mythic Quest, this is the series for you. It's a show about a fake gaming company making a fake game, but produced by a real gaming company that makes real game elements for our fake game. Not to mention, we have actors like Ashley Birch, who are real gaming professionals, even though they play fake characters.
Ono to je vážně akorát na Apple TV, jo.
You know what? Why don't you just watch this teaser for Season 3? It'll explain everything a lot better than I just did. And in case you're wondering, no, you don't need any new gear to watch Apple TV+. You can literally watch it on the same gaming console you play on. Hope you enjoy.
Je to vážně úplně strašný seriál.
This is where the magic happens. This is my legacy.
Our legacy.
Our legacy, whatever.
It's not my legacy.
Where are we with the expansion?
Let's just be reasonable adults.
No.
Something bad is gonna happen.
We'll get you into programming school.
Local. MQ will pay for it.
I think I gotta go to Berkeley.
Yeah, that's impossible.
No more Mr. Nice Guy. Go ahead and cuff me.
Oh my God!
Did I miss something?
We're leaving you and Mythic Quest.
No. Yes.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Tak já to vypadá, jako kdyby se zeptal 50letých boomerů na to, jak vypadá herní vývoj prostě.
This is my dream. Yes. We really did it. Yes. We just made $50 million.
No.
What?
We're not gonna take the money.
No.
Yes.
I'm glad you're back. You know, as janitor, I see a lot of things, but you have nothing to worry about. There's nothing like strange or nefarious going on.
Máte 70% na ČSFD? No tak jestli, tak ale jakoby to nereprezentuje realitu, ty vole, doslova. Herní vývoj je akorát řvaní na sebe ožralý v zasedačkách a programování prostě.
Lines are so Web 1. You don't want to be in Web 1, do you? You gotta think big. Hey, Pop.
Proč je ta ženská sama v té místnosti? Kde má kabely, vole, třeba?
Innovators. Creators.
Pravda neřeš to, prosím tě.
What matters is what you believe about yourself.
This is the air of Brittlesby. What the? Where are the buttons? Hello? No buttons anywhere. Help! Every morning there's a halo. Very good. Every morning there's a halo.
Vážně má Season 3. Neuvěřitelný.
I really love Mythic Quest. I'm so happy the show got renewed for a Season 3.
Same here. Whether you've played every Ubisoft game in existence or more of a casual fan, there's something for everyone here at Ubisoft Forward.
Which brings us to a very special offer that we definitely haven't referenced before. Check this out.
What if we told you that Ubisoft makes the games you know and love, and that's only the beginning of so much more? It is all the Assassin's Creed titles, even jump into competitive shooters to test your skills and your patience. Team up for co-op and tactical games.
Věřím tomu, že mluvím za celý chat, když řeknu I don't care.
With some of the greatest villains in gaming.
Prostě, jakoby, toto je tak strašně do extrému dotažený. Ach jo.
Guess what? Try it all for free starting now until October 10th. hours and hours of gameplay and more being added every month with
Na druhou stranu, zahrát si jako zadarmo, jakoukoliv hru v Ubisoft Plusu, to je úplně super. Toto je naprosto upřímně jakoby fakt value jako kráva.
A free 1-month trial to Ubisoft Plus where you can enjoy playing some of our best games. Details, as always, are below.
Neelam, you could fit a lot of free games in a 1 month.
You sure can, so be sure to sign up right now. Next up, we have an update that I know Trackmania fans are going to be excited about.
Kámo, nevěřím.
Check it out.
Nevěřím, nová Trackmanie, nevěřím. Nevěřím, kámo, nevěřím. Po kolika letech to je? Kdybych si kámo znovu zahrál Trackmanii. Ty krávo, to se nemá, není možný. Kajovi comeback, přesně tak, ty vole. Ta hra je neuvěřitelně těžká, no. Co to je za pohled, sakra? Kdo Kristově rány hraje Trackmanii takhle? Dobrý, to je jedno. Psychopati, no, tak nějak. O co se teda jedná? Nechápu teďko. Tohle je Trackmania Virtua, jo? Jakože to je prostě, teda Virtua, prostě Trackmania je nějaká nová, jo?
I'm Augustin De Vita, producer on Trackmania at Ubisoft Nadeo. To the excitement of its 10 million fans, Trackmania is back on consoles and streaming platforms early 2023. And the first bit of good news is that crossplay and cross-progression will be available across all platforms. PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series, Stadia, and Luna. Trackmania is free to play with no microtransaction, but we do offer 2 premium access that unlock even more social and community features. You will still experience that same adrenaline rush on extraordinary tracks, be it solo or online with hundreds of live opponents. We have lots of features to keep you racing. There's a new seasonal official campaign every 3 months, esports events like the Cup of the Day with thousands of players, the Track of the Day which highlights our players' creativity,
jak u exkluziv na streamu prostě.
With your friends to play in the Royal or Ranked game modes. And that's not all. Trackmania is the best place for creators to unlock their full imagination. With its industry-leading and powerful track editor, featuring thousands of blocks and items. After its PC launch 2 years ago, the game is stronger than ever, with 280,000 tracks created by players worldwide. The great news is that these tracks will be available from day one on the console and cloud versions. With Trackmania Clubs, we are offering deep social features within the game, with car skin customization, private rooms, as well as campaigns and competitions organized by the players for the players.
Jako se hrál Trackmanii, United, Forever a pak ještě něco.
In one single world, no matter where and how you play, starting early 2023. Welcome to the club.
Ashka Nations,
I love me some Trackmania. I can't wait to hop online and play against all my friends.
I'm sure the both of you will have a great time.
Well, that was unnecessary. Moving on. Let's jam out to our next release.
It's for Rocksmith Plus, right?
Sure is, Neil. If you've ever dreamed of learning the guitar, Rocksmith Plus is for you.
Rocksmith Plus. London Calling, tohle to jsou ty Oasis? Myslím, že jo. To jsou Clash? Jo, jasně. Chytrý chat. jsme se o tom bavili, oni totiž pustili ven apku na učení se hraní na kytaru, která je fakt jakoby dobrá. Ale prostě není to moc jako herní věc tohleto, jo.
Neelam, I've always wanted to learn how to play the guitar, and I feel like Rocksmith Plus is the perfect tool to get me started.
Well, if you're going to learn guitar, you should also practice your dance moves.
You mean these dance moves?
How could I forget? Well, for those of you who like tearing it up on the dance floor like Yusuf, our next game is right up your alley. This year, get ready to step into a new era of Just Dance. Let's check out all the exciting surprises the team's been working on.
Já jsem úplně zapomněl, že vlastně oni mají Just Dance dokonce, tyjo. To je jaká hra, která strašně chcípla, tyjo. DMCA. Ano. Beat Saber je lepší, ale Beat Saber, hele to kamo není porovnatelný. Just Dance je třeba výborná hra, jakože bez legrace, ale prostě ta hra stojí a padá na té hudbě, která tam je. Zas, no. It goes electric wavy when I turn it on. 'Cause I got that sunshine in my pocket. Got that good soul. Let's go, další drop. Nemůžu nás zapadat všechny. Jaké vypadá to prostě úplně stejně jako první Just Dance. Vypadá to úplně stejně. Je taková plnulejší, no. No.
Hello everyone, I'm Claire Bourgne and I'm the senior producer on Just Dance.
And I am Matthew Tompkinson, creative director.
Over the past decade, Just Dance has become a fan favorite around the world. Whether it offers you an instant mood boost, a sense of community, a creative outlet, or a way to stay active, dancing is a form of expression that speaks to everyone. With this in mind, our passionate team has been hard at work on the latest installment to bring you even more ways to dance.
This year, Just Dance offers a renewed experience with a new art direction, user interface, and an optimized recommendation system that find playlists and songs that fit your every mood. We also invite you to discover brand new characters and follow them into immersive stories across rich visual and musical universes inspired by the latest hits and all-time classics.
The game is live at heart, and it will continue to evolve throughout the year with new songs, new game modes, season, and much more. There is always something exciting happening in Just Dance.
For starters, for the first time ever in Just Dance, you can enjoy the new online multiplayer experience that will allow you to dance with whoever you want, no matter where they are. With this feature, you can create private groups of up to 6 people for online dance sessions. Let's check out this new mode together. Here is the new homepage of Just Dance,
můžeš tancovat s lidma online, jo? Chápu to správně?
Let's welcome our Just Dancers. Hello everyone. As you can see, you will be able to group with your friends, interact with them with our new sticker system, and pick the songs you want to party along. Okay, let's jump into the song If You Wanna Party.
Tohle je fakt divný, ty vole. To je jako kdybyste hráli Beat Saber, třeba v 5 letech najednou, to je fakt divný, ty jo. Jako říkám za mě, že tohoto bych třeba fakt asi jako by klidně ani neskoušel s nikým jako mod, jo.
Let's take a look at the scores. And the winner is Elena.
Je to podle lidi, co mají kamarády.
The new score result screen features the new detailed dancer cards.
Ne?
Of course, you
Právě, že
will be
ne.
able to personalize your own.
Lidi, co mají kamarády, jak nekřepče, jak čuráci před monitorama.
The first one of many more to come. When you enter Just Dance, you will always have someone to play with, as you will join one united community
jako fakt králem
at the
pořád,
same place. We can't wait for you to get your hands on the game. We'll leave you with the first glimpse of some of the amazing songs of this year in the Just Dance 2023 edition. Goodbye.
Bye.
Já bych tady říkal, že ta grafika je hrozná, to je na schvál. Tyhle ty hry vždycky měly stejnou grafiku. Jo. A teda upřímně, ta hra teda nemá špatnou grafiku. Upřímně. Tohle to vypadá celkem jako dost dobře ještě. Zavíjeno.
Any excuse, huh?
I mean, it's called Just Dance for a reason.
Tak já ta hra je i na Switch. Proč bys si na Switch kupovala Just Dance prostě třeba?
Anyway, Just Dance 2023 edition launches this holiday season, allowing you to finally dance with your friends wherever they are on the planet. As you might know, 15 years ago, we released a game that changed the world of video games.
With Assassin's Creed, we introduced a new gaming universe capable of transporting you back to the Crusades, as Altair took assassinations to the next level. And now, thanks to you, 15 years later, the brand is more alive than ever.
This is why we created a deep dive into the world of Assassin's Creed.
Let's
go! Where the brand is going in the future. And we even have several surprises and announcements for you.
Můžeme nějaký pokyn do chatu.
Better to introduce a showcase like this than our CEO, Yves Guillemot.
Tak nasazuju sluchátka. Tohle je zásadní.
Hello everyone, and thank you for joining us for this edition of Ubisoft Forward. I would like to congratulate all Ubisoft teams around the world for their tremendous work bringing these incredible games to life. And to all the players watching us, thank you for the passion you have for our games. Creating memorable and unique experiences is what drives us every day. Speaking of passion for games, we are celebrating 15 years since the first Assassin's Creed.
Vážně jenom 15?
Ezio, Arnaud, Bayek, Cassandra, Eivor, many of you have memorable moments with these characters. Making history your playground, learning, challenging yourself, and most importantly, having fun. With your support, Assassin's Creed went beyond a collection of games. It helped shape the face of the video game industry and became an inspiration for players and developers around the world. And now, let's see what's next for this fantastic universe.
Prosím, neposerte to. Ano, správná hudba, konečně. To není tak těžký, neposerte to. Jdem. Ty bláho. Tak intro se jim povedlo. Prosím, že...
Of course you are. Come on, don't be shy. Don't let the fancy suits impress you. Don't let 1,000 fancy suits impress you. Be the thorn in history's side. Choose the greatest enemies.
Kámo, Black Flag do píči, to byly časy.
Sorry, mate. The boss is boss. Requiescat in pace. And make even better friends.
Decent work, Leonardo.
Don't just pick a fight. Start a revolution. Get the bigger picture. Go too far. Go too fast.
Ty krása, to se jim tak povedlo, ty bláho. To jsou taky možný?
The unspeakable. Welcome to the greatest playground. History.
Tak to je třeba neironicky nejlepší věc, co Ubisoft udělal za poslední 2 roky. Jakože fakt teda úplně čumím, jako jo. To bylo úžasný intro tohleto. Ty krávo.
Showcase. It is time to leap into history. I'm Danny Wallace here in our top secret hideout where I'll be bringing you some sneak peeks, special guests and sharing some very exciting updates on all things Assassin's Creed. You will not want to miss this. Today I am joined by a true expert, Assassin's Creed's senior community developer, Ubisoft's own Alice Terrett. Welcome to the show. Alice, can you believe it's been 15 years?
Thank you so much, Danny. I cannot believe it's been 15 years.
It's a series very close to my heart because I'm in it. I'm lucky enough to voice Sean Hastings, who first appeared back in Assassin's Creed.
Já jsem ho slyšel Seana, no. Je to on, že jo?
Exactly like me, which may give you a clue as to the limits of my acting range. This year, we are celebrating 15 years since the release of the first Assassin's Creed.
It's been an amazing journey with our community that started back on the rooftops of the Holy Land. It has taken us to the Italian Renaissance, into the center of revolutionary wars, to ancient worlds, and to many incredible places in between. We've met unforgettable characters and been to breathtaking locations, allowing you to leap into history and relive pivotal moments from our past. It's been a phenomenal 15 years, and we are so glad that you came along for the ride. For the 15-year anniversary of Assassin's Creed, we want to truly celebrate with you, our community. We know that you've been dying to find out what's next for Assassin's Creed, and so...
just on that point, it does sound a lot like you're about to announce a new game or something. And
I am about to announce a new game.
I just thought it'd be nice, seeing as I'm here.
So anyways, it's time to discover what we've been crafting in the shadows.
Let's go. Brought a trailer at least.
I have. Roll the trailer.
Jedem, pojďme. Ach to není sračka, ach to prosím není sračka. Jedem. Kámo, to vypadá jako Assassin's Creed. To jsou reálně asasíni. WTF? Co se to děje, píči? To je Bagdád nebo něco takovýho? Persie.
Are you ready to leave your life behind and walk the path of shadows?
I am.
My se vážně vracíme zpátky k základům série. No. Tady byl.
Then out of the dark you will come into the light.
Ty krávo, jako já normálně neironicky s to mám husí kůži prostě, jo.
And from the light you will return to the dark.
Jo, není to in-game, to chápu. Jako pořád to je Ubisoft, ještě nás určitě zklamou, to jako není problém.
Never forget the tenets you have sworn to uphold. Stay your blade from the flesh of the innocent. Hide in plain sight. Never compromise the Brotherhood.
Okay. Ale zatáhneme všechny, že jo?
From this day forward, you are a hidden one.
Tak já mám, vypadá to jak Revelations, to je dobrý point. Revelations byly v Istanbulu, myslím. Wow. Ty kamo, to vypadá fakt bombasticky tohleto. Oni normálně narvali veškerý budget celé firmy do toho jednoho traileru prostě.
Thank you for having me.
Sarah, we just had a little glimpse of Mirage. What can you tell us about this latest and very special Assassin's Creed adventure?
Well, indeed, it is special. We go back to the roots of the series. It's been 15 years, as you know, and we wanted to go back to the action-adventure game that you know, narrative-driven game. We've been focusing on stealth, parkour, and of course assassination.
Počkej, oni ruší ty RPG prvky z Valhaly?
Valhalla recently, and from watching that trailer, I couldn't help but notice Basim.
Yes, you're right. It's Basim. It's 20 years before Valhalla, so it's a young Basim.
20 let před Valhallou.
Coming from a street thief to a master assassin.
Oh, fantastic. And so where does his kind of adventure begin?
Well, it begins in Baghdad. It's the beautiful, vibrant city of Baghdad that you're going to roam through the game. And it's, yeah, it's a very dense city where you're going to meet a lot of different people.
That's amazing. I know our community is going to be very excited to explore Baghdad. So Sarah, what can you tell us that makes Mirage special to you specifically?
Well, to me, obviously, it's all about the story. So as you saw, we have a couple of charismatic characters. Starting from Basim. So Basim is our lead character. We do have Russian that you spotted in the trailer. She's Basim's mentor. We also have a lot of historical characters like in every Assassin's Creed, so political leaders.
Teďka mi to napadlo konečně.
Not just.
Yes, už jsem si to vzpomněl.
A couple of very, very interesting characters in there.
Že to téma je podobný strašně prostě totiž.
But we're obviously about exclusives here. Have you got any more?
Yes, I do.
Good.
Did you recognize the voice from the trailer?
I did, actually. Can I reveal it? Can I reveal the exclusive?
Yeah, if you know.
It was the Emmy-winning actress, wasn't it? Shorey Aghdashloo.
It was.
It was.
Yeah, you got it right.
Good.
Yeah, we're thrilled to have her in the cast. She's going to be portraying Russian. So she's going to be the voice of Basim's mentor that you saw in the trailer.
Neznám.
And the whole team is very, very glad to have her on board.
She is fantastic. Yeah, such a recognizable voice, which is why I recognized it, of course.
Well, and we were lucky enough to catch up with Shorey earlier, and she had this very special message.
Podle hlasu ji poznáš? Okay.
Hello, everyone. I am Shorey Aghdashloo, and I'm thrilled to announce that I will be voicing Roshan.
Už vím.
Basim's mentor in Assassin's Creed Mirage. When Ubisoft approached me to voice this character, I was immediately seduced by Roshan's strong personality and her backstory. She's a true warrior who fights for justice and protects her fellow hidden ones at all costs. She is loyal and honest, but keep her form a shroud of mystery. And of course, the fact that she is a mature woman from Persian origins made her resonate even more with my own story and background. Playing such a character is a unique opportunity that I could not miss. I hope you will love her as much as I do. It's a real pleasure for me to collaborate with the Assassin's Creed brand and play one of the main characters in such an anticipated new game. I am wishing you all a happy AC 15th anniversary.
Ty krása.
Thank you all. Yours sincerely, Shorey Aghdashloo.
Koukáme se pořád na Ubisoftí konferenci prostě.
What a nice message.
Já si vůbec nejsem jistý, co se to děje teďko jako normálně. Krávo.
Yeah, I think she is, really.
That's good, a welcome addition to the Assassin's Creed world. So finally, obviously the question everyone wants to know, when can we get our hands on Mirage?
No.
Assassin's Creed Mirage is going to be available in 2023.
And if you pre-order now, you also get the exclusive 40 Thieves side quest. But it's not all. We also have a collector's case available for pre-order as well. It includes a figurine of Basim and other exclusive surprises that you will love.
Můžeš?
Thank you, Sarah, for being with us today.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you very much. That's fantastic. Right. We'll be dropping more exclusive news from the world of Assassin's Creed very shortly. But first, we wanted to celebrate the last 15 years of Assassin's Creed with you, let's remind ourselves of some of the highlights and, of course, the impact of this groundbreaking series.
Jako neironicky lidi, co se koupali Assassiny v těch 15 letech, potáhli celý Ubisoft. Úplně celý prostě.
You will return to the dark.
No.
Are you prepared to travel the Eagle's path?
Welcome aboard. It's prizes, plunder and adventure ahead.
Co to je za verzi, ty bláho?
We are all different, but our creed will unify us.
Do you regret your decision to live as an assassin for
Já jsem ani neorientuju v těch hrách, které tam sakra jsou.
I do not remember making that decision. This life, it chose me.
It chose me. To byl závěr, jak se patří, ty vole.
What is a man but the sum of his memories? We are the stories we live, the tales we tell ourselves. Gentlemen, as is custom.
To je, kámo, Desmonda je taková škoda prostě, taková.
Headlong into folly on the orders of a single madman, but act according to our own collective madness.
From darkness we have come, and in darkness we shall stay. We are the hidden ones.
It is a good life we lead, brother.
The best.
The best.
They never change.
To prdele, ty vole. Já si pamatuju tu dvojku celou normálně, to je děsivý. OK. Tohle se jim fakt povedlo. Jako opravdu teda zírám. Teďka ještě, aby ta hra byla playable trošku aspoň.
Well, so many memories there. Makes me want to jump back in and just play through the whole series again.
Well, Danny, to continue the celebrations, we also have a new documentary out today, which gives a behind-the-scenes look at the last 15 years of Assassin's Creed. Let's take a sneak peek.
Co?
For me, Assassin's Creed represents my whole video game in the career. It's really like where I learned my job, where I grew in my job.
That was really the game that showed to me, hey, you gotta step it up, but like you gotta move on from the PS2, and I fell in love ever since.
No jasně, to je pravda, z PS2 to šlo, ty jo.
Assassin's Creed reste une licence extrêmement importante.
Assassin's Creed, especially in those early days, showing people what could be done in this kind of broad open space.
Just like climbing up things and just looking at this world and being like, oh wow, I've
Je pravda, že tohle to byla strašná revoluce v gamingu. Že nebyla hra, která měla tak dobrý parkour jako Assassin v té době. Vždycky nebyla. Hodně dlouho.
A philosophy behind it. It's a universe. It's not just a single setting in a single time, but it's different settings at different times. It's like a narrative universe that comes to life.
Beyond the Creed. Well, that looks worth a watch to me. Where can we see it? Is it somewhere on the internet?
Yes, it will be on the internet. You can catch it on the Ubisoft and GTV YouTube channels, but don't go anywhere just yet.
No. So, back to business, and I've just finished the Dawn of Ragnarok expansion for Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I had a great time. I would like some more.
Yeah, that's one of our most ambitious expansions to date. But Danny, if you want more, I've got great news, as we have more content coming to Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Vážně? Ta hra má 180 hodin gameplaye do píči.
Game director on Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Měli by ho ubírat a ne přidávat.
Since launch, we've continued to create new and exciting content for our community to enjoy. We've already released new game modes and activities into the world of Valhalla, such as river raids, Tombs of the Fallen, mastery challenges, and more recently, the roguelite Forgotten Saga. Today, I'm excited to announce that in a few months' time, we will also be launching the last chapter. So let's take an exclusive first look.
Last chapter, takže je to konečně poslední expanze k Valhalle.
I feel you close. An uproar of memories stretching far into the past.
Ježiš, kámo, ta grafika až jdeš u té dvojky normálně.
It is time to say goodbye and set forth for distant shores and new adventures.
Fascinating. Eivor grapples with Odin's memories in a way unfamiliar to me. Where will this new conflict take you, I wonder?
Tyhle ta stylizace grafika tak nějak, no. Jako, jestli to nějak zavírá ten příběh, OK.
Is a free quest arc, which nicely ties up some of the storylines established throughout the game. We'll see Eivor reunite with some key characters, including some influential historical ones. We can't wait for you to experience it. Back to you, Danny and Alice.
Last chapter part 1.
Are you ready for some more exclusives?
No, I'm not. No, I'm a little overwhelmed already, but please go on.
Okay, well, our next guest can do just that. He's no stranger to the Assassin's Creed family with a list of credits, including creative director of Assassin's Creed Syndicate and producer of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I'm, of course, talking about Mark Alexi Cote.
Okay,
Mac,
Syndicate Odyssey.
Well, thank you, Alice. It's great to be here, and I love what you've done with the place.
Thank you.
Let's
start with our community. Can you tell us what makes Assassin's Creed so beloved by our global community?
Well, at Ubisoft, our mission as a company, as expressed by
Lidi u Assasinů milujou tu volnost.
On Assassin's Creed, we have a very clear take on that mission. We want history to be everybody's playground as we immerse players into the richness of our shared past. What makes AC different, though, is this kind of unique mix between historical accuracy and contemporary codes like the Animus.
Yes.
And when you put all that together, it gives you the chance to embody iconic characters, to live powerful fantasies, all the while immersed in intriguing historical settings.
It's amazing. So how will Assassin's Creed evolve in the coming years?
Well, we're going to double down on our passion for history as we explore the past with courage. We strongly believe that history can be the most powerful and eye-opening source of entertainment. And our teams believe that history can help us better understand the world that we live in. As so many elements from the past still resonate with our
doteďka všichni znají Florenci z Assassina prostě, jako třeba.
Keep telling grand epic stories so that viewers
Firenze.
and players alike can feel the vertigo that only human history can bring.
I love the way you talk about history and about using history as a playground. What an incredible thing to be able to use history in this way. But what does this mean for fans going forward?
Well, we want our passion for history to fuel the expansion of the franchise into new territories. So I'm very happy to announce today our very first open world Assassin's Creed game for mobile. It will feature all the iconic Assassin's Creed gameplay, but optimized for an experience on touch controls.
Bože, to jsou takový čuráci.
The story and the setting.
Let's take a look at the trailer.
You were the chosen one. Ale, počkej, Čína? Vážně? Beru zpátky svoje ne. Na chvíli. To vypadá jak... To vypadá jak ten Immortal Phoenix Rising, ale v jiném světě. No. Kámo, jestli z toho chtějí dělat celou hru, Počítávají na mobily, Kristovi rány.
Well, look at that. A brand new Assassin's Creed game set in China. It looks amazing.
Jasně, už to chápu.
Matt, can you tell us a little bit more about the features?
Well, for the first time in our open world games, you can create your own character. You'll get the chance to do things like parkour atop the Great Wall of China, sneak through bustling cities, engage in intense combat, and discover the secrets of vastness of ancient China.
Well, that leads me to my next question. So, Mac, many of us know that a Netflix show is in development, and the community would like to know more. What else can you tell us?
Well, it's still early in development, but I can confirm that we are co-developing the Netflix series with Ubisoft Film and Television, Netflix, obviously, and an insanely talented showrunner, Jeb Stewart. It's going to be an epic, genre-bending, live-action adaptation of our video game series. But that's not the only thing we have in development with Netflix. We also have a new mobile game in development for their platform.
Wow, so you're doing quite a lot with Netflix. And just out of interest, there's no reason for me to ask this. This is just curious. A lot of people probably want to know who is the casting director for that.
Well, why do you want to know?
No, I'm just a lot of people have been tweeting in about that.
Well, we'll put his name on screen.
I'll talk to you after about that. In the meantime, let's take a look at the wider world of Assassin's Creed.
Okay. Jako upřímně, jestli bude seriál aspoň trochu kvalitní, super. Jako tady dělají toho strašně moc, což je strašně zajímavý vidět, tyjo. Black Flag má webtoon sequel?
Well, the wider world of Assassin's Creed there. And look, we've had a lot of surprises today. I think that's fair to say. But in the grand tradition of surprises, Mac, I think you might have saved the biggest one for last.
Well, Danny, that's right. Believe it or not, I've got more things to show to you. So how about we take a leap of faith into the future together?
Let's take a look.
Tak. A teďka volášou dalšího asasína teda ještě, jo. Počkat. To si děláš prdel, oni to fakt udělali konečně. Konečně Japonsko, ty vole.
I think that's what you call big news, isn't it? I mean, there's a lot of stuff in there that I think, from your point of view, certainly the community, the fans have been asking for a long time. So, Mac, tell us more.
Well, this is codename Red, our next premium flagship title and the future of our open world RPG games on Assassin's Creed.
Jasně.
It is being developed by Ubisoft Quebec, the studio behind Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Takže to máme prostě další Valhalla tohle. Jo, rozumím.
It will let players explore one of their most awaited settings ever on the franchise, feudal Japan, and they'll live a very powerful shinobi fantasy.
I mean, people have been waiting for this for a long time, haven't they?
Yes, they have.
Well, they certainly have, and now you brought it to them.
It's amazing.
Which is good, and you're slightly cruel in that you're teasing me with it. I very much want that. You mentioned some of the other studios. What's Montreal up to right now?
Well, we have our veteran team behind Assassin's Creed Valhalla in Montreal, the birthplace of Assassin's Creed, who's been hard at work.
Já vám to všechno baví, se ten čete. Už jsem to pochopil konečně.
It is being led by creative director Clint Hawking, and is a very different type of Assassin's Creed game.
And I believe you may have brought us something that we can watch now. Yes, here it is.
What? Počkej, teď se koukáme na co? Tohle má být ten... Ty kravo, kolik toho vydávají do píči.
Well, the surprises just keep on coming. What can you tell us about this project?
Holy
this
shit.
Is codename Hexe, and I can't wait for our fans to tear apart that trailer and find out all its secrets.
Yeah, absolutely, and work out the code name. You guys have always got
Výborně,
code names
kámo.
for stuff. There was it a year ago? There was codename Infinity. Where are you with that?
Well, that's a great question, Danny, and I'm happy to give you a little bit more about Project Infinity today. Infinity is not a game per se. It's going to be the single entry point for our fans into the Assassin's Creed franchise into the future.
So you're saying that players will be able to explore their very own animus, kind of like a time machine?
Exactly, Alice. Infinity is going to be a hub that will unite all our different experiences and our players together in meaningful ways.
Oni to vážně dělají.
So, obviously that begs the question.
Oni z toho fakt dělají teda jeden veliký projekt prostě z tohoto.
One player. A lot of people will be thinking, are we talking multiplayer?
Well, Danny, it seems we can't hide anything from you.
You can't.
So we're actually investigating how we will bring back standalone multiplayer experiences into the Assassin's Creed universe, all connected to the Infinity Hub.
Prdel, ty vole.
Well, it sounds extraordinary. You must have a knack
Oni z toho dělají MMO,
because you've all been very, very busy. So our thanks, Mac. Some major new developments there, and I'm sure everyone at home can't wait to get involved. Thank you for joining us today and sharing all this incredibly exciting news.
Well, thank you, Danny. Thank you, Alice. It's been a pleasure to be here and to be finally able to share all these great things that we have coming for our fans.
No ty bláho.
So, to sum up, there are a lot of exciting things to look forward to. Let's remind ourselves of everything you can expect from now onwards.
This year, we will see the release of the last chapter to Eivor's story.
Proč toho releaseují tolik najednou? Protože lidi ztratili víru v Ubisoft. Úplně.
Assassin's Creed Mirage, set in Baghdad, and following the story of Basim from street thief to master assassin.
Then it's time for the long-awaited setting of feudal Japan with Assassin's Creed codename Red. And as Mac announced, there will also be a very different type of experience with Assassin's Creed codename Hexe.
And in the coming years, we'll see the launch of the new platform, Assassin's Creed Infinity, connecting players to the games in a whole new way.
But that's not all. We'll also see the launch of our first open-world game for mobile with Assassin's Creed codename Jade. And of course, the release of our live-action series in partnership with Netflix.
So, loads to come. But that, my friends, I'm afraid, is all we have time for today in this very special Assassin's Creed Anniversary Showcase. Now, before I get too comfortable in our hideout and end up slipping into my Ezio cosplay as normal, I just want to thank everyone for joining us today and making this first ever showcase so special. Plus, of course, a big thank you to our guests. And I shouldn't do this, Alice, but, you know, in the spirit of wrapping up, what's the one thing you're most looking forward to?
That's a very tricky question. We've seen so many amazing things.
Jako Mirage bude podle mě úžasný. Musí být.
Mirage.
Musí být prostě.
And also feudal Japan. Is that okay?
That's fine.
Great. And for all of you at home, remember that you can pre-order Mirage now. In the meantime, you can jump back into Valhalla to prepare for Eivor's last chapter.
Which is exactly, Alice, what I'm going to do while we pass back to Ubisoft Forward. We will see you next time.
Dobře.
Goodbye.
That was one hell of a show.
You can say that again.
That was one hell of a show.
Well, that does it for this edition of Ubisoft Forward. We hope you enjoyed it. Yusuf, what are you looking forward to playing?
Far Cry.
So many great games today. Can't wait to play them all.
Well, if you
need a reminder of all the upcoming games featured today, head to our website at ubisoft.com. And remember to grab that free month of Ubisoft Plus. You won't want to miss it.
Thank you all for watching around the globe.
We'll see you next time. Bye.
Wow. Já nechám dojet ten trailer a pak vám ještě teda k tomu něco řeknu. K tomu Assassinovi, to je zajímavý. Jste to takhle spokojení, nebo nejste? Jako bylo tohle víc, než jsem čekal. Výrazně víc. Bláho. Chybí tam remake jedničky Assassina, to je pravda. Ten tam ale fakt, ten už měl být venku před 10 rokama prostě, jo. To přeháním, před 5 rokama třeba, že jo. Fajn, takže to je všechno. OK. Hele, já teda jenom řeknu pár věcí, jo. Je to strašně jednoduchý. Od teďka budou vznikat 2 typy Assassinů. Jedny jsou klasické adventury, jako byla 2, 3 a tak dále. A to má být právě ten Mirage, který má vycházet příští rok. A potom má vycházet druhý typ Assassinů. A to je prostě ten open world, který znáte z Valhalla, z Odyssey, z Origins. Jo, to má být ty codenamey. A oni de facto dělají to, že oni vyrábějí nový hub pro Assassin's Creed hry, ten Infinite, který má prostě fungovat jako takový animus. A v tom animu, tak prostě byste měli mít něco, jako je ten klasický mulťák, který znáte z těch původních Assassinů a další věci. Jako já to chápu, takže prostě to má být launcher k jednotlivým hrám. Takhle bych to asi vnímal jako já prostě, jo. Jestli to je realita, nevím, to jakoby zjistíme, jo. No, aby byl teda úplně upřímný, jo. Nejvíc věřím tomu Mirage, protože podle mě Ubisoft umí dělat daleko líp krátký příběhový adventury, než veliký open world hry. To je můj osobní názor. Já vím, že tady lidi mají dohranou 2x Odysseu, mají 200 hodin na Valhalla a tak dále prostě. Je to prostě můj názor. Přijde mi, že kdyby jakoby fakt Ubisofti chtěli, tak všechny tyhle ty open world hry budou výrazně jakoby lepší. Nicméně prostě uvidíme, jo. Co se týká codename Red, jo. Vy všichni víte, že já jsem těžký fanatik do feudálního Japonska a měl bych se na to asi velmi těšit. Nicméně já se tady nechám svoji rezervu a budu mít osobní názor, budu osobně spíš očekávat, jaký to bude, protože já nevěřím tomu, že by to bylo lepší než Ghost of Tsushima. Že prostě osobně si myslím, že Tsushima tak vypálila rybník Assassinům, že ta hra nemůže být ani trošku close prostě tomu, co tady teďko bylo. Jo, takže spíš očekávám druhýho Ghosta, než Assassin z feudálního Japonska v tomhletom prostě případě, jo. Ale uvidíme, jaká bude realita, protože je prostě pravda, že pořád se jako jedná o mega veliký projekt, no. Co se týká toho projektu Hexe, to vypadá jako takovej zaklínač. To je divný dost. Protože Hexe je jakoby hexer, že jo. Hexer je v latině čaroděj, snad to říkám správně. Takže prostě dost možná to bude mít nějaký takovejhle prostě feel, nevím. Ale je prostě pravda, že tam je hrozně moc možností, co s tím jakoby můžou udělat, jo, takže uvidíme. No. No a vy jste říkali, že Mirage stojí 50 € akorát? To je jaký dost divný teda tohleto, jo, že prostě tohleto třeba Ubisoft jako nedělá. Že by vydával ty hry takhle levně, jo. To je divný. Standard? To není standard. Dneska už nevychází hry za 50 € právě. Kámo, dokonce i ten včerejší Steel Rising stál 60, ty vole. A to teda byla ultra sračka, jako jo. Já jsem otevřel Ubisoft Connect a kouknu se schválně. Ty vole. No, ale teda nakonec jsem z toho nadšenej, no. Jakoby ten Mirage vypadá prostě úžasně. No a Far Cry prostě má být úplně dead. Ten projekt Hexe má být čarodějnice procesy, takže 16. století svatá říše římská. No a nemá se to teda náhodou odehrávat v tom okolí Prahy? Jak bylo líknutý před 2 týdnama? Protože římská říše, tak ta zasahovala až na území Prahy, že jo? No tak jako let's go prostě, že jo? To by bylo perfektní. Akorát, že ta hra bude venku až za 3 roky prostě třeba, že jo, v tomhletom. No. Prdele, já zase, kámo, nemám heslo, ty vole, k Ubisoft Connectu, jak jinak, no. Dejte mi chvilku. Ach jo, ty vole, hesla, to je prostě klasicky vždycky pain, ty v tomhletom, no. Yes, výborně. To jsou kámo, skvěle náhodně vykytované heslo, to je vždycky stejný, no. Ano, země koruny český byl ve svatý říši římský, ale u nás procesy moc nefrčeli. Jo, to je pravda, jasně, takže pak je jakoby otázku, co z toho vyleze. Tak, vidíme se? OK, Mirage. To je, kámo, tohle to prostě vypadá jako... Tohle to prostě vypadá jako pokračování 2. Nebo prostě... Vypadá to spíš jako pokračování 1. Takhle bych byl asi člověče možná jako byl lepší v tom, no. To je prostě úplně perfektní. Jestli tohoto fakt udržej a tohleto je in-game, tak to prostě vypadá úžasně, kámo. Prostě Bagdád je doslova ty vole přesně to, co by tato prostě série měla dělat. To je skvělý. Jo, to jsou ty kompletní ohlášení k tomu. Není to in-game? OK, dobrý, takže prostě počkáme tím pádem. No. Takže Mirage stojí vážně 50 €. A bude to zadarmo na launch v Ubisoft Plus. Za $18 měsíčně, euro. Takže pokud si to chcete akorát zahrát a dohrát, tak to bude stát jenom trial? Ne. To má tak, kde ten... Já se nebavím o tomhletom. Já se bavím teďka o tom, že si koupíte Ubisoft Plus. Je, že de facto takhle lidi dohráli Valhallu, že si koupili Ubisoft Plus a do měsíce to dohráli, pak to zrušili, že jo. No tak jakoby za 18 € to je super, že jo. To je prostě jakoby bomba. Jestli to bude akorát tak to chápu, ale kdo ví. No. Deluxe stojí kolik, ty vole? To je 60. A kolik to roky tu z někde jsou? Jo, Ultimate Assassin. Tribute to Original. Ale bude tam četá i Almut. Wow. Takže vy budete moct navštívit v Mirage tu originální, tu původní lokaci, kde se odehrávala 1. To je síla. OK. Oni se vážně se snaží z toho udělat původní Assassin. Jo, je to tak, čete. Na den releaseu bude Deluxe Pack a základní hra v Ubisoft Plus za 18 € měsíčně. Takže opravdu to bude stát 18 €, ta hra reálně. Pokud ji tam budete chtít dohrát jakoby během měsíce, jo. Takže je to prequel? No počkej, oni říkali, že se to bude odehrávat 20 let před Valhallou a Valhalla se odehrává nějaký rok 9... ne, to je blbost. 9. století to bylo, takže 800 něco, ale... Já přemýšlím, kdyby se to chtělo jakoby odehrávat jindy, no. Toto se teprve staví, máte pravdu. Takže by tato hra byl takovej prequel / sequel, jo. No. To je zajímavý. Prostě má se to odehrávat někde jakoby okolo toho. Nemá to češtinu? To mě překvapuje. Češtinu Assassin už neměl hodně dlouho, no. OK. Ty krávo. No tak jo.